welcome to our channel with the GraceNotesStitchers. I'm Corinne.
I'm Colleen.
And we're going to talk a little bit about our trip to Steel City. We just went to the 2024 Steel City Stitchers Retreat. And we have a few things to show you because we've actually been doing a lot of stitching.
I did stitching.
At the retreat, she did lots of sleeping and lots of stitching. So hopefully she went back to work rested.
Yeah.
I know I did a lot of driving. So that was fun. All right. So do you want to start with whips or should I start with my finish?
Well, you just said it, so start with it.
Okay. So this is Light by Barbara Anna. I have been working on this since, I don't know, 2020 is when I started this, I believe. Oh, hey, guess what? I have a card that tells me. 12/29, December 29th, 2021. And this is one I've been concentrating on. So since our last video, whip go numbers were called. I actually had, on all three boards, I had an empty space. And so for the full coverage board, which was 1,000 stitches, I went ahead and used this. And I put, I think, 1,100 stitches into it and finished it off. Yes, Carla, all done. Initials too. My husband noticed that my initials were not on it, so I had to remember to put them on tonight before we filmed. Carla was a great encourager. Every time she saw me just sitting there talking, she was like, "You can stitch as fast as you talk, I bet." So I got it done, and the whole reason that she was pushing is because there's a new Sal. I don't remember the designer, but she did the poisonous plants, and now she's doing Deadly Aquarium. It's an Etsy shop, and the Sal begins, I printed the paperwork left over there, I think it's April 12th. So if you look at the colors of the fabric choice, I was thinking mermaid's tail, that would be awesome. And I don't have any mermaid's tail. So I'm not doing that. I chose instead, I'm going to do Jobelan. This is a nice and murky color, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is mint chocolate chip, but it looks very different on Jobelan. Don't know how I'm going to cut it yet, but I will get it cut and starched before the 12th when the frame drops. And then we have 6 weeks before the next portion comes. So Carla was really wanting me to start this with her. And I have 3 finishes, I think. And, you know, I have my Work Your Whips with Grace. I have 1 freebie new start every month, and I've done none. The only new start I've had for 2024 was my leap year start. And that was Anderson's Fairy Tales. That was a planned Sal stitch along. I knew I wanted to start that. If it was in December, I would have started it early. But that's okay. So I'm going to use one of my free spaces for this Deadly Aquarium because my husband loves fish. So that'll be really cool. So
I said once I see it all released, I think I might want to do it. But, you know, if she finishes it before me, that kind of makes me not want it. Because I already see it done.
ah,
I know, I could put it in my own house.
yeah, or your room.
There's no space.
No wall space. All right, what's the first whip you want to show?
Well, I didn't work on this one first, but I did. Technically, no. Either way. This is Isla by Heritage Crafts. John Clayton.
His Elegance collection.
His Elegance. So it's a blonde lady in front of a fireplace. So that's what a little bit of gray is. There's a little candelabra. And then starting her dress, just what I was working with, I bring my DMC colors. I don't have all of them because I will pull one bobbin and throw it in a project I'm currently working on. So the ones I didn't bring with me, they had my colors in, so I was just whatever. But I brought 4 projects. Are you gonna show yours or do you want me to show all mine?
We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
So this I had finished before.
I'll show it because I don't think I showed it.
Yeah, up close. So mine, this we had finished. I finished before the retreat. So I got my next section done. This was my March segment for Welcome to the North Pole over here. I'm stitching this on 36 count linen. The color is Swiss Mocha. And again, it's a nice little stitch. Moving on to the next segment in April.
I have a project that's on Swiss Milk right here. It's not like I didn't stitch on it, but I just have it because I like that color. Does this have anything written on there? Or is it on the probably on the information on the wait. Aha! So this is, I don't have a cover photo of it. It's the Under the Sea by
Frosted Pumpkin.
Frosted Pumpkin. There's a dolphin. And then that's the start of a...
One of the mermaids?
No, it's like it's got white, a manta ray? I think it's a ray. Like a stingray. That's what that might be. So this is on 14 count Ada in the color Nessie by Picture This Plus.
Because you bought the kit.
Because I bought the kit.
And the new stitch along is going to be released. They're going to announce on Thursday, this Thursday, 2 days from now, so the 11th, I think. They're going to put it on, I think, YouTube. They're going to announce the theme of the new stitch along, and I guess maybe give us the dates for when they're going to release it. So I'm excited to hear that.
I don't know if it'll be one that, because you did the last one they had, and I did this one that they had. So either we'll both like it how we liked Cozy Cafe, but since I already have two and I still haven't finished them, I'm hoping I don't love it. But I hope it's a good pattern.
This is the Craft Room Stitch Along by Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs. So I have it finished.
Oh, it is done.
It's completely
it looks
100% done. I opted not to put like a title on here, or I do need to put my initials, but I am not going to put like what month they were or the key. That was something optional she added because people were asking for it, but I like it just being a room, like a craft room. I don't need it to be, I don't need to know why I chose what colors, like why the colors are what they are. So this is on Lugana, 28 count Lugana, and it's craft room on our website because it did go with the stitch along. But yes, I just realized my initials need to go in there.
I'm ready.
Do you have another ready?
I do.
We'll go ahead and get it ready while I do this one. This is so both of these, both that one and this one I had done in March. So these were ready before, I don't remember if they were April calls or March calls. But I finished that over there, Tweedledum and no, it's the cards, the playing cards from the Queen of Hearts. So I did get that one finished, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's going to go away for another year. Oh, that fabric is a printed fabric by Charles Craft. And I started that, you know, mid-COVID, when we couldn't get fabric, and it's one I had already had in hand.
It's just not loading.
Well, I can keep going. It's not like I don't have plenty. This is another stitch along, and it's on Jobelin, probably 32 Jobelin. Poison Apple is the color, and this is the As You Wish stitch along. And let me see if I wrote down. I didn't write down the designer. Oh, but I have this here. Great. Oh yeah, Olivia and Lee. So we had the albino, and the next release is Miracle Max and Valerie, his wife. I'm not sure where it's going to be because I haven't even looked at the pattern yet, but my friend messaged me because we're stitching this together. Bless you. Bless you again. So anyway, I did get this caught up. This was in March. I know that for sure. Bless you again.
Alright, my turn. I have my Christmas Grogu. This is what Disney piece was requested to work on for a while ago. Here's what it looks like. And Carla is still working on it, so she's going to ask for updates, and I'll make sure to show it on Flosstube. Here's my progress. I was working more on the gray here, over here. I probably have 20 stitches over here to be able to get from corner to border. Except I'm not doing just the, what do you call that? Like doing the block by blocks to get it. I will just stitch whatever color and drag it along and wherever it's stitched. So I have all those gaps, but that's how I stitch the full coverage. No rules.
Sorry, I'm making noise over here. I did this. I started at the end of March and carried in 300 stitches into April. I do know that. And I finished the second segment of my Anderson's Fairy Tale. I'm going to hold it up with something behind it just to make sure. And it is the Snow Queen. And then up here, I think it's Thumbelina is what's going to come next. It's been released.
This was the needle minder they gave us at the retreat.
Let me see.
That one.
Yes, Yinzer retreat. And I was curious what Yinzer was, so I asked. And in West Virginia, we say y'all. But in Lancaster, they say yous or Ewins. So this is kind of along the same line. I've never said yous or Ewins. I am very guilty of saying y'all. Okay. Then I did Wandering in Middle Earth for March. I did the next segment here. Not sure if you can see where I have pulled out many, many stitches. This girl, when she imported it into Pattern Keeper, it asked if there was an overlap, and I said no. Well, there was a 5-page overlap, so 5 stitch. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a 5 stitch. So there was a definitive border here that repeated over here. So it curved in, and there was brown. So it's curved in and brown. Oh, it's just a little section of it. If I think about it, I will insert a picture so you can see the mess that I had. It took me about 4 or 5 hours just to take that out. It was not fun. But it's out and ready to be stitched for this month.
Did you work on this one?
I did. I have it down. I set it aside. Okay. We both took the same project to Steel City, not knowing. And we both pulled them out at my parents', right? I'll try to put a picture of this in too. I sent it to Mr. Grace Notes, and I put retreating or something. I don't know.
We're
Pre-stitching or pre-retreating stitching. Because we were sitting at my parents', Hannah from Hannah Dowling. She rode along with us, so we were waiting for her. It was bad, nasty weather. So we were waiting for her to get to my parents, and then she rode out with us. She left her car there. So we were stitching while waiting for her. All right.
Oh, it's not that big. Okay. Because I have most of that done. I'm further than her.
Oh, yeah. Much further.
You show yours first.
Okay. So I finished this motif here. I did all of the alphabet. This is new. This is new. The little things are new. And maybe this. I got 1,200 stitches, and I was really, really happy about that.
I've probably gotten like maybe 1,000 stitches in this.
If I got 1,200, don't you think you got more?
I don't know. But I got all of this done there. And I put the acorn in, the star, this flower, worked on this flower, put that Paris in. So you saw she had that one full motif. And then just the rest of the alphabet underneath there. But to keep them the same, I think I'm going to tear out my letters and put them with the pink instead of like doing a little bit like that. And then we'll have like the bees.
The outlines or the tails,
the tail things,
the traffic, the
trails.
Zzz,
bee trails. We'll have those as.
You love it, traffic. I don't know. I didn't know a better word for that.
So at our table, I was one of the stitchers that really sat there and stitched when I wasn't up in the room napping.
We did make our rounds around the room to meet some people. We didn't quite get all the way around, but we did go most of the way. Did you bring your little gift down that I gave you? The scissors.
It must be in here.
So I like to treat myself to a pair of scissors whenever we go somewhere, just kind of as a memory. And if she has them, you'll be able to see them. And then you'll know why I couldn't just buy them for myself.
This is a dangerous bag.
I see that. There's just scissors with no covers.
I don't got covers.
In case she doesn't find them.
Oh, and they gave us this bag.
Oh, that might be where you put them.
Or we can show this in haul, but...
Well, that's what we are doing.
Oh.
So we had a special
oh, I did
little
put them in
kit.
there.
A mug. I already washed my mug, so that's why mine's not down here. Finishing kit, but we didn't do the pattern, and a pen, a tattoo or sticker, I'm not sure which. Ah, I love these little floss drops. Somebody came around, they had made these. I think these are some sort of floss drop, to be honest. But they made them on one of those little laser printers. Okay, yeah, you'll have to take this out.
There it is, seahorses.
Yes, they're royal blue seahorses, so I could not get her a pair. And there was only 2 pairs left, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I took them both. And then this is haul I had over a month ago, and I forgot to show you all. Becca from Sambry Stitches or Sambry Designs was showing this on her channel, how she puts her perforated paper in to hold it, because some of us with the arthritis in our hands, it's really tough. So I think it's meant to be a frame, but it's the right size to hold it. So I will try to put a link below if I remember. We know my memory's not the best. I just took one of the basic ones because I really didn't care what it looked like. It's magnetic.
So it like opens.
It opens completely,
off and then you set
and
it
it's
in.
magnetic, and it'll hold the paper. But you'll see if you follow her page at all on Facebook, you will see she stitches a lot of Mill Hill. So you'll see that she's got this little frame in her hand a lot. She was stitching in her Jeep the other day while her husband was hiking, and I saw it. So it makes an appearance a lot. So my other bit of haul, I'm so bad. I misplaced my fabric of the month. Okay, from March. I think I already put it away, but it's not accessible. We'll just say that. So I apologize. Spring Breeze was the neutral and Robin's Egg was the color. But then I ordered these in for both the shop and for me. So this is some haul for me. Tiny Modernist's new Alice in Wonderland tree. I could not get that with all those beautiful, beautiful colors. So I did get it up in the shop today. So I was really excited because I had a few minutes. So I put a few new charts in there. But this was, of course, I brought in because I loved it so much. Any plans?
I want to finish my Eiffel Quaker.
Taylor's Oldest Time was called on WhipGo for me. I'll have to put my new sow in that empty spot. Cinderella's Dress and Save the Bees. I've not worked on it at all. That's the empty spot, though, that I need to write in light, because I did finish that. I get to pull out my huge heroine collection. I'm very excited about that. And I'm working on God Gave Us Music right now. I didn't show it. I didn't bring it down to show because I got 300 out of the 500 stitches. So I might as well just wait and show it next month. Oh my. So I guess everything I showed you was March WhipGo calls, because my other one on here was blank. Also, that I can show you. Maybe. New. I left it upstairs. Nutcracker by Stitchy Princess on Etsy. I am making that my next focus, like after light, because light was all my empty spots, or if I finish something early. So now I'm going to make the Nutcracker that piece, so that hopefully that will be a finish this year too. And I would be honest, I never even imagined I was going to finish light this year. So that's really thrilling. And if I happen to finish the Nutcracker, I am in Green Gables following up behind. So those are my plans, is to keep on stitching. I have a battle I'm supposed to be doing in my game soon. So I'm going to pull out Amazing Grace, because I have not put any stitches in that. And I have to do at least 1,000 because that is that's my full coverage focus for this year.
Okay.
So I try to get 1,000 stitches in that every single month. So I don't know how many I'll get in tonight, but at least I'll get a start. So with that, I guess we're going to say goodbye.
Happy stitching!